Oh, yo, how you guys doing? So, I'm about to go on a walk, and I'm gonna kind of yap for a little bit about, um, you know, why you should be fit, why you should get jacked. Because I've had some arguments with some people about it, and it happens a lot, and I've even been in that position myself. So, pan to next shot. Okay. Now, I need to get dressed actually before I go out there. Because part of being fit and being more in shape is also just kind of liking how I look in clothes, more or less. So, don't worry, you guys aren't going to get an undershot. I'm sorry. But, it comes a lot with wearing stuff, like how my shoulders look, for example. Like, I don't know. I look a little wider and a little, more built, I guess, than the average person. But it's also nice to be comfortable with a shirt off, for example, right? I got decent chest, decent shoulders, all this different stuff that it's just a game changer for mental health, dude. I mean, I guess everybody may have their own way of dealing with it, but for me, honestly, it's just like, it's helped me so much not worrying about how I look. Because when you think about it in your mind, that's what you're worried about. You're worried about what other people think of you, right? And you're not just worried about, like, your mind and your brain thinks, okay, in order to survive, I need to have friends. And if I don't have friends, I'm going to die. That's how your body thinks. And if you're jacked and you're kind of confident, you don't got to worry about that because you're already in a safe spot with yourself. And that's why you shouldn't have a self-reliance on other people, right? For example, I guess. That's kind of what I formulate in my head. Comment if you agree, disagree, whatever. Either way, I'm probably not going to change my mind unless I get in a really good argument with somebody about it. Where the heck is a good shirt? I'm trying to find a really nice, good shirt to wear, but I have like so many work shirts because my dad gives me like every single shirt ever he's owned. So, and then I feel bad getting rid of him because he's my dad, and I'm like, oh, I feel bad. I don't want to get rid of his stuff. I love my dad. I don't know. We're gonna rock the Jesus drip today. Check it out. Jesus. How's my drip? Now, pants. Oh gosh. Well, the thing about having like good, whatchamacallit, good pants, dude. Like good pants is like for me my go-to because if I don't have good pants, I feel like I look like poop. You know? So I don't know. I'm just like a style enthusiast, I guess. But Young LA sponsor me. Check it out. Young LA. God, why is this shirt so wrinkly? Maybe it's just a guy thing, but I don't really care. But we're going to throw this bad boy on. Any other drip? I don't know. Yeah, we'll find it as we go. Man, I'm starting every shot like that, huh? Okay. I guess that's just how I talk. Eh? So, let's see. Also, check out the hair on default, dude. It looks kind of freaking, I don't know. It looks kind of freaking bum. I don't know. I don't like the straight hair, at least for me. So I always put in some powder. Kind of lathered up, give a little bit of texture. I think they call it just texture powder, but it just makes me look less like a bot, I guess. I don't know, just a me thing. But hair is one thing I've always been a little more insecure about because I've had it long, I've had it short, but that's why have muscles, right? If you have one problem, get bigger muscles, solves problem, right? Am I wrong? Any of you guys out there? Any of you guys agree with me? Everybody should, because it makes sense. I'm just kidding. Don't rely on just muscles for your mental health. Even though sometimes it can help. It can help. But apart from jokes and me messing around, I mean, just like having that time in the day where you're kind of alone by yourself in the gym, pumping weights, lifting iron. It's like there's so much room for you to just think about yourself and not worry about what other people think of you, right? Some people kind of pitch their fun time in the gym of like they're just relying on it based on other people. I guess it's like they're worried about everyone around them looking at them stupid because they're lifting weights wrong. And you know what? Do it, because that's what everybody went through. I went through that phase. I was like terrible at lifting. And guess what? The only way to get better is to lift more. Okay? More. M-O-R-E. I was about to say another letter, that M-O-R-E. Okay, I spelled it right. But lift more, dude. Don't just like not lift more, because then you're just gonna have like little shrimpy arms. And you want big arms. But realistically, so I get in more of the meat. Yeah, I'll cut to next shot. We'll see. Watch this. Is this gonna be a good transition? Okay. Hopefully that looked kind of decent. I pulled you out of a drawer. That's kind of cool. But another thing I can get into with the gym is also like, if I look at someone, right? If you really care about your perception this much, here's an incentive. If I look at someone and they're really skinny or really chubby and don't really have themselves put together, messy hair, messy face, just more out of shape. And then I see one guy who's ripped, wearing a suit, looks freaking amazing, has a nice watch, nice hair, all this different stuff. And I'm hiring for a job. This could be any job. Which one am I gonna hire? Okay, just off looks alone. I mean, you guys can probably already tell what I'm gonna say. Like, you wanna hire the more jacked, more physically capable person because it makes sense. He clearly has built discipline. He clearly knows what delayed gratification is. You're not born with muscles. You don't just pop out of the Vajiji and like have muscles. That's not how that works, bro. But let's see. I was thinking. So I got 2 different chocolate protein powders. Check these out. So I got Sebum's brand because they were out of this stuff. So we're gonna see how it tastes. I'm thinking this one's just cheaper and like this is like 22 servings and this I think is like 15. Yeah, 15, dude. That's kind of bad. And all protein is kind of the same. We'll see. I'm gonna mix it up in a protein shake. So, glass. Milk. I'm gonna try this light. We'll see. Does the lighting help? Kinda. I don't know. Kind of weird. But I'm thinking. Usually I mix it up with a frother because protein powder can actually be like a demon to try to mix up. But my frother is not working. Or like it did work for a little bit, and then yeah, rest in peace. My girlfriend got it for me though, so sweet little lady. Now we're gonna have to just go with the spoon method, and hopefully this won't be too annoying. Too annoying for you guys. Let's see. Skim. I know it doesn't taste as good. I know it sucks and you really want the good stuff. But if you're serious about losing fat and getting in shape, don't do whole milk. It's like 99% fat, dude. Obviously not 99%, but it's a good amount of fat, bro. I'm gonna do rip open these bad boys. If you guys have never opened one of these protein things, they come with a scooper and they have a lid you rip off. And they usually, oh, I can smell it already. I can smell it through this film. Oh. Okay, I didn't get any on my finger. But, oh my gosh, this actually smells amazing. I'm gonna have to do a comparison video. Let's see. Oh, okay. Now, but what was I saying? Something about being fit. Man, dude, I don't know. It's just like when your physical health is better, your mental health is better. It's shown in scientific studies and all the nerdy stuff. I'm kind of a nerd, so. But it just shows, man. Like, if you look at a lot of successful people like Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, Alex Hormozy, all these big guys that are really in shape are also really successful. So it's not a bad thing to assume that if you're in better shape, you're going to go out and try more, right? And if you look at the obesity rate in America, right, like, it's something crazy. Like, I think it's 50, 60%. Don't take that with a grain of salt. I don't know. But, like, dude, that's a lot, bro. That's a lot. And the amount of successful people that I see, I don't think 60% of them are fat. Okay? Unless they're, like, engineers that have kind of climbed the corporate ladder, then of course they're going to be more miserable. But it's up to what you want to do, I guess. I don't know, this is kind of how I think. It changes all the time, but with being in shape, this has kind of been my thought process for a while, and I figured this would be a good idea. And I also just watched a transition video on YouTube on how to do, like, transitions for YouTube, since I don't really do vlogging much, but today might be kind of like a vlog, I guess. And I don't know. I hate the term influencer and YouTuber and stuff because I grew up saying, oh, I want to be a YouTuber, but at the same time, I kind of don't want to be famous because there's just so many like pros and cons with it, right? Like, I'm going to be seeing everyone on the street and everyone's going to know me. Not saying that I'm gonna, but there's like a chance if I was this consistent with it, I'd resonate with certain people. Like, certain people have gotten this far in the video. Clearly you guys find something interesting. I don't know. Comment if you think you do. But if not, maybe you're hate watching, because I don't know. People kind of find crazy things to hate about. But thing I notice, it's like, say for example, ooh, this is chunky. Here, check this out. That's what, yeah, it's all chunky. Can you see that? Yeah, ooh. That's what sucks about protein powder. But that's why we stir forever and I yap. But like on TikTok, I just kind of started a TikTok page, right? And I'm doing the 500 push-ups a day thing, which a lot of you guys know. I'm getting a lot of hate for it, dude. Like, a lot of people are like, your push-up form's bad, that push-up form's on life support, all this stuff, and I don't know, I think my push-up form looks fine. I go down to 90 and I push myself high up, you know? I guess I don't fully go straight all the way up all the time, but that's mainly because if I do, it's like on a bench press, if you push all the way up till your arms are fully extended, it can deactivate your back a little bit. So I don't know, maybe it's a bench thing, but I don't know, just a me thing. But yeah, man, people find reason to hate, and dude, take everything with a grain of salt, bro. Better you brush stuff off, you know, just makes you stronger. Like, I've had a lot of different things in my life, controversy, people, a lot of stuff, a lot of people saying things, and it doesn't go away, even as I get bigger. You know, there's still people that lecture me and are hypocrites or haven't done anything with their life, so they see me kind of getting myself out there and they're like, wow, what a loser. But I guess I'm only a loser until I win, so just gotta wait for myself to win. Hopefully this isn't taking up the whole audio, because I don't use any fancy things. I just use my phone to record. I do have a camera coming in Monday though, and it's like the DJI Action 5 Pro, so pretty good camera. I might do some cliff jumping in it, because I love cliff jumping, bro. Cliff jumping's hype. I did like a flip off a 30-footer one time. That was really cool. I don't have the courage to do backflips yet, but I can do backflip really well on a trampoline, so I think I'm about ready to try one. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's still so chunky, dude. Like, that's the one thing I'm, like, look at that, dude. Oh, ick. See that? Just so gross and icky. Yeah, it's just like protein. I don't know if expensive ones dissolve better or something or what, but it's like I have to have a blender or something every time I mix anything. Or that's gonna look like this and taste like, it's gonna be like you're drinking yogurt. And, it's just gross, dude. You really dislike it. But I think we're gonna have this and the banana. That'll get us through the day. These ones are really ripe. So I'm really bad at getting too many bananas and then they ripen too fast. But yeah. Very good. But carb up, protein up. I got energy to go for a walk. I also rolled my ankle, but it's gotten a lot better really fast. So that's why I know I rolled it. So, great meal for cutting. Just 25 grams of protein, banana. Try to hit out with my goals. But some people forget that if you're trying to get in shape, dude, this is sometimes what it takes to like get your dream physique or body. I mean, I'm nowhere near a dream. I mean, that's kind of a glance with bad lighting, but I'm nowhere near what I would say my dream physique is. And maybe at the halfway mark, I would say. My arms need to get bigger, my chest needs to get bigger, lats, back. Yeah, just still chasing it, but all about the grind. Let's see. Ooh. But my God. I wonder why I'm not viral. I don't even skip parts of my videos like this. But I'll do another transition here. This might be my last one because then I'll be outside. Or it might be in my car. We'll see. Peace. How was that? It was pretty good, right? Okay, in the cure. Now we're figuring out where I want to walk. Because I got a jacket right back here that I'm gonna wear. Got some earbuds. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna maybe go to the park right next to me, and then that's where I'm gonna pretty much chill out, do all my stuff. So probably just gonna walk around for a little bit, explore, because that's kind of what I have good experiences with, you know. So good to be curious and stuff like that. And you burn so many calories, dude, just like walking. It's actually unbelievable. Like, and it's like fat. It's fat. It's actual fat burn. It's not, you're not burning muscle and you don't gotta be worried about it. Just like you gotta do with like other stuff. Like doing too much cardio destroys muscle, like it can. But walking, But let's see where we're gonna. I don't know, I kind of want to go do someplace new, but there's not really many new places for me to trek. And I don't know if I should go for a walk or I should maybe just board around a little bit. I don't know. Good to get out though and just not be cooped up, because then you can just sit there and think forever. And I hate thinking. Well, no, I don't hate thinking. I mean, I really dislike kind of sitting around doing nothing. It just doesn't sit with me well. I always want to be doing something that makes me feel like I'm making myself better for tomorrow. And I feel like if I go on a walk, I'm losing fat, getting more healthy, feeling more in shape, you know. And since today is more of my rest day with like push-ups and stuff, today's the best day to do it. So why not? Why not? But man, yeah, I mean, going back to the central topic of the video with, I guess, why you should be fit, right? Why I think you need to be fit. It's because we're made to be fit. We're not made to be hauling around like an extra 100, 200 pounds of fat, you know? Like, I get self-acceptance and all that stuff, and you want to, like, accept yourself and be happy, which makes sense, but you also don't want to be satisfied all the time, because that's kind of our job. Like, we're hungry as people, and being hungry for self-improvement is one of the best things to be hungry for, so why not, you know? Because realistically, you're not perfect. Nobody's perfect, so quit telling yourself you are, because you're not. Right? We all have so many places we could improve. But the fact that we accept each other and not criticize each other all the time for not being perfect is kind of the whole thing. I mean, I guess I'm kind of critiquing you guys right now if you guys are watching and you are out of shape. But if you guys are working towards getting in shape, that's kind of what's important, dude. Being a better example for yourself and for other people. That's what I say, y'all. But I guess that's kind of what's been on my mind. Holy crap, pothole. I don't like that. But I think that's probably gonna wrap up. I'm gonna go for a walk and just put down my phone and just chill out. But if you guys like this video, I mean, like, comment, do all the stuff that every YouTuber tells you to do. And yeah, if you guys want help or want to chat, dude, check out my booking link right below in the description. You can book a call with me, we can chat. Or if you need help with fitness, book a call there too. Or if you want to check out my push-up thing I'm doing, that's right through the Instagram. I'm doing it on YouTube too, but they're not caught up. It's like 10 days behind, so. But anyways, you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.